Hello guys, in this video I'll be bringing you up to speed with some of the latest happening in the transfer window. A lot of really went down since last night when Manchester United made their official bid to secure the signing of Benjamin Sesko, and Newcastle also sent in an improved offer on Benjamin Sesko. Also, I'll be bringing you up to speed with the latest happening concerning NICOLAS. Let's dive into it as we check on the latest that is coming on Benjamin Sesko. Here is what Fabrizio Romano have to say. Check this out. Understand, Manchester United feeling from earlier today is even stronger tonight. The club believe Benjamin Sesko only wants to join Manchester United. Manchester United forwarded official contract proposal to Benjamin Sesko while also keep negotiating with RB Leipzig. This is what is coming from the camp of Manchester United. Manchester United are feeling much happier when they presented their bid, with a source informing them that Benjamin Sesko preferred Manchester United over RB Leipzig. Yeah, check this out from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United update. Revealed on Tuesday night. Internally feel Benjamin Sesko want to join, waiting for club-to-club agreement. Crucial day ahead to understand more on Sesko's shoulder, as Newcastle bid is currently €5 million higher. It was reported that Manchester United sent in an official bid of €85 million and Newcastle sent in an improved offer of €90 million after RB Leipzig rejected their first bid of €80 million. The asking price for Benjamin Sesko by RB Leipzig is €75 million basic fee, €5 million add-ons plus sell-on. But Newcastle United only sent in €75 million as the basic fee and €5 million add-ons, and that bid was rejected before coming up with an improved offer of €90 million. Manchester United came in with their first official bid of €85 million, and it is reported now that Newcastle United actually sent €5 million higher than the asking price of RB Leipzig. Take a look at the latest report. Benjamin Sesko has reached total agreement with Manchester United on personal terms. Contract until June 2030. Sesko wants to join United. Clear feeling revealed yesterday here. Never gave similar indication to other clubs. Club-to-club talks with RB Leipzig continues. When the report broke yesterday that Benjamin Sesko will have a very strong decision to make regarding the two bid RB Leipzig has accepted from Newcastle United and also from Manchester United. But now it's looking more easier than what we expected. Benjamin Sesko preferred Manchester United, and as it stands at this point, personal terms with Manchester United have been agreed, and negotiation is still ongoing between RB Leipzig and Manchester United. Newcastle are left out of this one. Let's see how this is going to play out in the coming days. Let's check out the latest report, still on Benjamin Sesko on Manchester United. This is what David Houston have to say. Manchester United closing in on deal to sign Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig accepted €82.5 million plus €2.5 million bid from Newcastle United, but 22-year-old striker wants Manchester United Football Club. No club-to-club agreement yet, but talks advancing towards conclusion, as reported by The Athletics. This is interesting. Newcastle were the first to make an official bid to RB Leipzig, and as reported by The Athletic, RB Leipzig have accepted €82.5 million basic fee plus €2.5 million add-ons for Benjamin Sesko. But Benjamin Sesko, the player, is pushing towards Manchester United. In other words, he preferred Manchester United over Newcastle. Now, here is the debate. In the just concluded 2024-2025 Bundesliga season, RB Leipzig finished 7th on the table. No Champions League, no Europa, no Conference. And Newcastle United, that have been pursuing Benjamin Sesko over a period of time, qualified for Champions League next season. And Manchester United did not qualify for Champions League. But one thing is pretty clear. Benjamin Sesko has set his priority right. And I think those actually advising him actually knows what they are doing. Of a truth, banter aside, Manchester United can offer Benjamin Sesko a better opportunity than Newcastle will do, even though they don't have Champions League football to play come next season. And we can look at this with the scenario that happened 2015-2016 when Leicester City won the EPL. Leicester City were the champion in 2016, and that 2016 Chelsea finished 10th on the table, on the EPL table. And what happened? N'Golo Kante left Leicester City to join Chelsea. A lot of people were saying it was a misplaced priority. You're going to a club that did not qualify for Champions League. But what happened? The following season, 2016-2017, Chelsea were champion of EPL, and N'Golo Kante became the first player to win the EPL back-to-back with two different clubs, and he further went on to win lots of trophies with Chelsea. And that is the situation here I'm seeing with Benjamin Sesko. Can Manchester United be that place where Benjamin Sesko will actually thrive in his career? What is your take on this? Put it in the comment section. Let the conversation continue from there. Okay, let's switch gear and see the letters coming in for Nicolas Jackson. Newcastle are considering a move for Nicolas Jackson. This report is coming from the Telegraph. Myself too, I'm not surprised at all. I am not. Because currently now, Newcastle are left without option than to pursue other options which they have actually shortlisted as an alternative to Benjamin Sesko. Reports have it that they have shortlisted Oli Watkins of Aston Villa, Rodrigo Muniz of Fulham, and also Nicolas Jackson. And currently, Nicolas Jackson is top on their list. If I may advise Newcastle United, because it has come to this point, the transfer market has really been rough for Newcastle United. All they just need to do, that money they wanted to use for Sesko, transfer it to Chelsea, and Nicolas Jackson will become a Newcastle player. No more stress. You have tried lots of players. Newcastle United went for João Pedro. João Pedro ended up in Chelsea. They went for Mamadou Kudus. Mamadou Kudus ended up in Tottenham Hotspur. Newcastle United also went for Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo ended up at Manchester United. Newcastle United also went for Hugo Ekitike of Eintracht Frankfurt. Ekitike ended up at Liverpool. Newcastle United also went for James Trafford, a goalkeeper. James Trafford preferred Manchester City. And now, Newcastle United have been in the race to sign Benjamin Sesko. But Benjamin Sesko have preferred a move to Old Trafford ahead of Newcastle. What do you make of the situation Newcastle is currently in? Is Nicolas Jackson a good option for Newcastle? Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Okay, let's check out what the report is saying from Fabrizio Romano. This is what Fabrizio has to say. Chelsea wants an important fee for Jackson, not a loan with obligation. Jackson is also open to leaving if Chelsea can find an agreement with a club. Newcastle interested. I think Jackson is leaving Chelsea. Pretty clear at this point in time. I think Newcastle just have to get Nicolas Jackson. Nicolas Jackson is not a bad player. He's a very good striker. He has gotten 2 years of Premier League experience and is actually improving by the season. But why Nicolas Jackson is actually wanted out, the 24-year-old Senegalese is no longer the top priority when it comes to the striking force of Chelsea. Chelsea have secured the signing of João Pedro and also Liam Delap. And if we look at those two players, for João Pedro, it was an instant hit. The player clicked immediately into the team, and we saw him do lots of stuff for Chelsea at the just concluded Club World Cup that Chelsea were crowned champion. And we saw a glimpse of what Liam Delap can actually bring to the team. So in my opinion, I think Nicolas Jackson has been relegated to be the third option, and I don't think the 24-year-old striker will still want to remain in the club because game time will be very hard to come by for him. So let's check the report also that is coming in. Check this from Best Jacob. It was reported about 24 hours ago. Nicolas Jackson is another name on Newcastle list of attacking options, and Chelsea are open to sell. He went on to say Newcastle and Nicolas Jackson remains one to watch. Indeed, that is where Newcastle will definitely be heading towards, putting every of their arsenal to ensure they secure a striker. Should Alexander Isak make a move to Liverpool? But Newcastle stated when Liverpool sent in their first bid of £120 million that was rejected, that if they don't get a top striker to replace Alexander Isak, they will not sell Isak. And currently, that is the situation where Newcastle currently are. And so far, like they stated, the door is not open for Alexander Isak to make a move. But Liverpool are waiting on the sideline to see if the door will be open, whether Newcastle can secure another striker. But Alexander Isak is keen on a move to Liverpool. Thank you for watching. Catch you in my next video.